Hi and welcome to the Psychosomatic mini answers here where I answer questions from you guys in the public. So today we have a question about how to heal multiple problems. As this person made a post and said that I'm challenged with, for example, like knee problems, acne, tinnitus, floaters, and also acid reflux. And of course, so many problems, where do I start? So when you look at multiple health problems, I always look at the first initial problem that started. Because in most cases, not all, but in most cases, everything after that is a symptom and a ripple effect of the first initial problem. Now, the reason why more elements and discomfort in the body can start is because the first health issue was not dealt with. And now you've learned how to suppress and to cope with the symptoms and also the emotional stress behind it. And because of the suppression, the body is continuously looking for ways to speak to you and to tell you that there is unresolved stress that you're not looking at. So in your case here, you said that you have acne, you said that you have knee pain, tinnitus, floaters, and also acid reflux. And all of them have one thing in common, and that is feeling deep shame and out of control in your life. And also feelings of injustice, suppressed anger. And this anger is not being expressed, right? Hearing and seeing things in your life that is causing you to feel powerless and also unable to do something about it. Now, this leaves so much inner conflict in you and also causing you now to feel out of control, right? And you're not knowing how to verbally articulate your emotions and also your opinion and how you feel about your circumstances in your life. So you see that the theme here is who or what is making you feel out of control in your life and feeling that you cannot get control back in terms of the direction of where you want to move into your life. For example, issues with acne on your skin. That's a very good example of deep shame and suppressed anger and also severe stress. But then severe stress is also a symptom. So you would need to look and explore why you are experiencing stress in such a severe way. Example, this could, for example, be because of boundary failures. Not speaking up when you should have. Is there perhaps, say, a lack of clear communication? Ultimately, when you really dig deep and get down to the root core vulnerable emotion, you will most likely find that there's a feeling of loss of control. Loss of control of some level of your involvement in the situations that you find to be stressful, right? The core emotion, in this case, then leads you to feeling anger because you felt that you didn't have power in a situation anymore, right? So knee pain also has a very similar theme here. And the generalization of that is feeling pressured by influential people in your life to do certain things, to behave a certain way, or to even think a certain way that is not necessarily in alignment with you, right? Really in alignment with your real true beliefs and values. Now, also when we look at tinnitus, it's normally related to someone that could have, for example, been verbally abusive, and constantly hearing things that you don't want to hear. And it could also, for example, be experiencing severe emotional distress. And at the same time, you also could have been exposed to loud or unpleasant, right, negative background noises it leaves a negative feeling in you after hearing it. And now what happens is that these noises is causing your body and your nervous system to feel overloaded, right, and trying to block out even more external stress from coming into the body. So your body, in this case, also possibly now associated this stress with negative sounds in your environment. So now, as you live your day-to-day life, the sounds could perhaps constantly be coming up and being triggered in the background, which now subconsciously triggers the emotional pain that you, for example, now have stored in the subconscious mind. And the body is now reacting to it. The emotional body is also reacting to that, not wanting to hear the sounds and the reminders anymore. So it creates an internal sound to block it out. And so then, of course, last but not least, we also have the acid reflux. And this is exactly the same thing again, feeling suppressed, feeling stuck in a situation where you feel powerless to act, right? You feel like you have to take things, for example, as they are, and feeling powerless to change that. And it could also be because of a very stressful relationship with your mother, right? A lot of emotional distress and issues and factors there that has not been resolved. So my advice to you would be to start with the health issue that started first, right? It's time to meet the deep suppressed anger that is there, right? And claim your power back and realize that you are not powerless and that it is your birthright to have boundaries and to also stand strong in who you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!